guys, and welcome back to God's Glory. So, this is Rosalia, and I know it's been a while. I haven't been on here for I think a month or two, I don't know. But today we're talking about social media and the impact it has had on my life, especially my Christian journey. So, first things first, let's talk about the good things of social media, and especially the good thing when it comes to my work with Christ. The first thing that I saw as good with social media is that most of the people that I followed were usually like, they used to talk about, the Word of God. And then sometimes, like, you would wake up and you would not read your word, but then when you go to social media, like, they remind you of the goodness of God. And secondly, just personally, you would find people that you look up to, and then you would see them achieving, and you're like, you know, if she could do it, I could also do it. And then, some of us, like, we really are ambitious. For example, like, I would follow like really big people, people that are way far ahead than I am. And then some of them would be like people that are my age, and stuff like that. So that was good motivation. But the bad things of social media was that, well, let me just say, let's talk about the things why I decided to stop social media. Okay, the first reason was a personal reason. The second reason was the fact that I started feeling like I don't have it in control anymore. The moment I see that something is starting to control me, or I don't have my life in control anymore, then definitely it's really like a bad thing. And one of my close people, my loved ones, saw that it's really changing me. And also the pressure to post. It's like every day, every time you have this pressure to post, and I don't know where it comes from. It's like, I really don't know. It's like an urge that I couldn't control, and it's an urge to post after a certain time, and it's just not right. It's supposed to be a place where you go, and then, like, you choose what to do. But then at a point in time, I just found that I couldn't really go on there to go do what I wanted to do. It was more of a, oh, let me check what who is doing, let me see what who is doing, let me see what who is doing, and then the list never finishes. And then next time you checked, you spent like an hour, 2 hours just scrolling on social media, and you haven't gotten anything from it. And to be honest, that's more of Instagram for me. I think I'm gonna call it the purple app. Yeah, that's the purple app for me. I don't see the need. I was always that person that I'm like, I don't ever see the need of being on the app, because usually it's just you, it's just photos. It's not like, it's hardly that people post quotes or like videos of themselves saying something. There's not really much to learn. I thought to myself, like, that's just my personal opinion. There's not much to learn. It's more of a thing of you're watching photos of other people, and that's that. The other thing was also just the fact that people lie a lot on social media, and it's hard when you see somebody you know or somebody you love lie about something. Like, you can literally see they're lying, or also just being disappointed in certain people, the things that they post. So I just felt like it brought me to a place of a heart that's very judgmental. So I would just be judgmental towards people and stuff like that. So I was just like, you know what, maybe this is not good for me, or at least not in this point in time, because it was also like a season of my life that I was really like going through yeah, a lot, I should say. And I just felt like maybe I did not need that at that time, because it was just not good for me. It was not good for my healing process. It was not good for anything. And so, how has life without social media been? To be honest, you get used to it. At first, I was afraid that I was gonna relapse. I think I relapsed once or twice, but I had like an accountability partner, so I would always be accountable to them. So I would always be like, no, you know what? Today I went on this and stuff. Especially for me, the funny enough, guys, maybe I'm old school, but the most addictive app is Facebook. It was actually Facebook for me because I don't know. I just feel like the audience that I have on Facebook is it's kind of big. It's larger than than the one I have on Instagram, and it's usually people that I've been friends with like for such a long time because I joined Facebook. I don't remember when, but it was a lot of years ago. So seeing it was like a way of me catching up with certain people in my life or like some old friends and stuff like that. So me seeing them doing well on Facebook, I would assume that they are fine. Just like on WhatsApp, you have some friends that are distant friends. You don't really have their numbers, but when you see each other, it's like you chit chat. So yeah, that's how Facebook was for me, and I think those were one of the reasons why I relapsed to Facebook because I just missed that. And so let's talk about. I was talking about how life has been without Facebook or the Purple app. The thing is, like I said, first you get used to it, and secondly, you kind of right now. Let's talk about right now. I'm at a place where I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay, it's okay, and at first, I was also at a place where I felt like I'm missing out. But to be honest, I always used to ask myself, like, Rosalia, what are you missing out on? And I always never had the answer now because now I just feel like whatever information I need to get, whatever information needs to get to me will always get to me, like through whatever platform it's gonna be. And it's really been a great journey. It's been good knowing that I could spend more quality time, especially like around my loved ones, and not really have that feeling of when you're addicted to social media and you always have that feeling of, oh, who posted what, like what did I miss out on. And the thing about me is, I guess when something is about to happen, it's like I kind of see it coming and I avoid it. So I was seeing myself getting addicted to this platform, and I was just like, no. And the other thing is, I also kept, even though I kept my audience few, I think my account was private. I don't remember now whether I made it public before I left, but yeah, there was a point where it was private. But even though I was excluding people from my life, I was always wanting to get to know about other people's lives, and I'm just like, it's not fair. So either you want to be a private person and not know anything about other people's lives, or you want to be a public person and also know about people that are public. Sorry, yeah, guys, that's just how I reason. But after that, I guess it was more of a thing of, you know what, let me just take a break from everything and let me just see how it's going. And I think the last time I've been on social media was last year. I think it was last year, or was it in the beginning of this year? But ever since then, I don't like. I think it's been now probably 5, 6, 7 months that I've been off social media. And right now, the only social media platforms I have is WhatsApp and my YouTube channel. So apart from that, I'm really just living in Zoom. If it's like a social media platform. But apart from that, guys, I'm just living my normal life. I think one of the other reasons why I left social media was that every time I travel, I always felt the urge to take a picture, like brand new for memories. But now I realize that, you know, um, if you go to a place, it's more of the memories that you create there, and it's better to have the memories in your mind rather than having them on a device somewhere, because the device can get stolen. So now that also just taught me to be present in the moment instead of just trying to find the best picture, the best lighting, the best angle, and like spending 10 to 15 minutes of a good conversation just trying to, take some pictures. And so yeah, guys, I don't want to keep this video too long, but that's my social media journey. And whether I'm gonna go back or not, I think I will definitely go back to social media. Oh, sorry, guys. I will definitely go back on social media. Just the time, I really don't know. Maybe sometimes this year or next year. I'm not sure, but it's a decision that I'm still busy making. And to be honest, I don't have an issue against social media. I just felt like at that time I was not ready to be in such a space. But we heal, we learn, and one thing that I guess I would advise is that you always have to do what's best for you. And for me, I felt like social media was not helping at all. It was not helping in my Christian journey, it was not helping in my healing journey anymore, because it became more of something that would trigger my toxic traits instead of something that would help me become a better person. And no matter what we go through, there's always gonna be like a trigger to something. And I think the moment that you realize it, it's about time we do something about it. I mean, God gave us the wisdom and all that. And for those that are on social media, it's okay to be on there, but just sometimes you need to check your heart. If you feel like your heart is not at the right place, or if you feel like your heart is changing somehow, maybe there's something wrong, maybe you should step back a little bit and just check what is going on. So yeah, guys, that's my social media journey. I hope I shared everything that I wanted to. And I have a notebook here, but I don't know, I just didn't check all the points that I wrote, because I don't know, sometimes I just want to be spontaneous. I just hope this video is not all over the place. But thank you so much, guys, if you are still here until this place. Sure, I haven't been here in a while. If you're still here until now, if you are still here up to this extent, thank you so much, guys. If you are still here up to this extent, it just shows how loyal you are. And guys, please share my videos, share my channel, and just help this family grow. Give the girl some love and also just some motivation to keep on posting. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you in my next video.